Hey Jake, how's it going?
Hey, Kira, how are you?
I'm pretty good. Excited for this weekend, for your webinar. But why don't you tell us a little bit about you and your practice and how you use astrology?
Yeah, so my name is Jake Green. I'm from North Carolina. I'm 29. I started studying traditional astrology in 2018. Since then, I've kind of been, just like progressing, studying, been on Twitter, just kind of like learning, growing, and sharing. I also see clients. My website is oracularjake.com. I'm also on Twitter and Instagram at oracularjake. Um, let's see. I went to school for social work. I went to an HBCU, so that's kind of like flavors my type of astrology. I generally look at systems like in people's lives, stuff like that. Just like because that was how I was trained to think about things.
That makes sense. Being a cat ruled by Saturn and Aquarius.
For sure.
Systems. Yeah, I love that. Awesome. And I've been like I feel like I've been with you from the beginning, really. Just
Yeah.
like friends via Twitter, watching your come up in the Astro community, which has been really exciting and cool to watch. And really stoked to share space with you this weekend to have you talk about the lots because it's something I know pretty much nothing about besides what you've taught me in Twitter DMs. So, yeah, tell us a little bit more about your webinar this weekend.
So yeah, I'm going to be doing a talk on the lots. It's sort of like the lots in general, but also specifically the seven hermetic lots. So the lots are they're calculations that take 3 points in your chart, and they kind of mix them all together to see like where these energies sort of like converge. So looking at the lots can give you like additional information on like topics that you might not have like somewhere else specific to look for. It helps with clarity on things like parents, different sort of like planetary energies too. So the seven hermetic lots are all associated with a planet. So first with my talk, I'm going to be covering the history of them a little bit, like where they came from, lots, Arabic parts, like what's the difference. Then I'm going to be talking through the seven hermetic lots. I also have examples for each one. So that's exciting. Yeah, then I'm going to give an explanation on the calculation logic, like what order they're in, like why they do them that way. And that's going to kind of lead into sort of like critical thinking around like what lot formulas you do use and which ones you don't use. So hopefully people will be prepared to actually go out and start playing with them, but not embarrass me. Like, you get it?
Yes. I love that. Yeah. Basically using them responsibly as all of
Right. Yeah.
astrology. Cool. I'm really stoked. Yeah. Cause I feel like, most people are aware of like Lot of Fortune. And then I think through learning, through zodiacal releasing becoming more popular, maybe learning about the Lot of Spirit and the Lot of Eros. But most people don't know that they correlate to planets and there's so much to unpack around them, especially like for me I was like, oh, you use them for zodiacal releasing. Like
Mhm.
I never really understood or grasped the concepts around using them natally, so I'm like really stoked. I feel like a lot of people are going to get a lot out of this.
Yeah, that's part of like why I started researching them, just because like everybody, would talk about them and use them for zodiacal releasing, but I'm like, okay, like what does that mean? Like what
Yeah.
is that? And people were just
Yeah.
like, I don't know, but we're still using
Me,
it.
I don't know. Just release from it. Awesome. Well, I'm really looking forward and let's see. I'm like really bad with dates right now. So, yeah, your talk is going to be Saturday, January 23rd, at 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern.
What is
So
it?
is it?
It's 2 p.m.
Sorry,
Eastern.
2 p.m. Sorry, I was probably looking at the wrong 2 p.m. Eastern. Sorry, 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. My
Yeah.
bad. Calendars.
I feel you.
So yeah, see you this weekend, everyone. And of course, if you can't make it live, you get the recording within 24 hours. So yeah, don't worry about making it live if you can't be there. You will have it in your account. And yeah, looking forward to it. Thanks, Jake.
Yeah, thanks, Kara. Looking forward to seeing you Saturday.